Oh?
The sheer amount of people and at times and just words and the whole hour on Friday, every single one of you threw me under the bus, including Ma Hinshaw.
Your mother threw you under the bus?
You didn't listen to your own show? What were you, taking a nap?
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. We did have words. You're right. We did.
And then on top of it, Barry bringing in salmon pizza?
You took the wrong day off, man.
That's right. I mean, when you decide to go four-wheeling throughout the dirt roads of northern Arizona on a Friday, you take the risk of, first of all, being talked about, second of all, missing out on salmon pizza.
And Carol.
And cookies.
Chamberlain's
and cookies.
Oh. I told you it was Galentine's Day. I told you not to go.
Well, but I'm not a gal.
Well, it's not about girls. It's about platonic love.
Well, why isn't it Palentine's Day then?
Next year we'll have Palentine's Day. I like that a lot. Well, I'm glad you're here, Maddie and Shaw. As grumpy as ever.
Well, I just
consistent though.
And then I forgot. And then it was Blame Someone Else Day.
Oh yeah. And I said, I'm sure Matt is somewhere blaming somebody for something else.
All of you did an excellent job. That's all I have to say. You lived up to the day.
Well,
especially Ruby.
Well,
my gosh.
Yeah, we missed you. We did miss you. But choices, man. You know, we all make choices.
It was fun. We went to Sedona, we did a run up in Sedona, and it was fun.
Was it beautiful?
Yeah, Sedona is a tough one to do. You got to go during the week, or else you never get on the trail.
Right. Did you do Devil's Staircase?
No, no, not yet.
I told you about that.
That's in the plans. Yeah,
that's a tough one. Brand new Jeep Rubicon. Scott Dandos, me, and the two girls. We decide this is a good idea.
So you might not have had grandkids.
I mean,
it would have gone south.
My oldest daughter, Dempsey, she's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And Scott goes, well, you can get out and walk down. And she goes, well, what good will that do me when you're all dead?
She inherits everything.
So
Come on.
We go down this, and Scott's driving, and down one step and slide. I mean, brand new, newly lifted. Yeah, I was like, it was scary.
That sounds like a great day.
It really was scary.
I would have loved it.
Yeah, you would have loved it. Good morning, Drew Imity.
Good morning. How you doing there, kiddo?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Kiddo, wow.
Yeah,
kiddo.
Kiddo, yeah.
What happened? I missed one day, and now you're from old lady Leza to kiddo?
Well,
I've never called her old lady Leza, nor would I.
That's exactly right. Who calls me old lady?
That's Barry.
Barry. Well, you know what? Barry's the same age as me. So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, but he gets the slide because he brought good pizza.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It was delicious. And, I went home. Oh, I put it in the air fryer. And
did it work?
It worked great. And then Scott decided to put his half a pizza on a frying pan and get the bottom real toasty. Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was delicious. Sorry you missed it.
I was going to say, you're not helping your cause.
Well, the thing is, just go to Shirley's and order it.
Oh,
no, but it was at El Gato.
El Gato.
Well, go to Gato and order it.
Yeah.
Man.
I listened to the show. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So, someone did go to Shirley's on Saturday.
Valentine's Day.
And someone, didn't show up with their lovely husband. I mean, I cried enough that day. And then to bail on me for dinner?
I sent you a text and I said, we're not going to make it out to dinner. We're going to stay home. Mateo had a game. And thank goodness we stayed home because he scored a goal. Hello.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yep. And so, we stayed home and we didn't go out to dinner. We brought in Chinese food.
Well, and then
Sorry, Matt.
And then about 5:15, I started getting texts from Barry.
Yeah.
How dare you? What's going on? Why are you not coming to see me? I made a special menu. I held the table. I'm staying open late. All this stuff. And I'm just like,
he's so full of it. He's
all
so
right,
full
Barry.
Of it. Yeah.
All right, Barry.
Like you believed it.
Well, it's funny that he texted you because I'm the one that was going.
Well, it's because
you were iffy.
It's because he looks at me and he goes, "Oh yeah, he'll get some food."
Right.
And so I was like, "Okay, I'll show up." And then I looked up at 7. Yeah, I showed up about. It was at 7. I think our reservation. They closed at 7.
Well, see.
But I showed up at 6:30.
Game started at 7. Oh. Actually, it started at 5. Anyway.
I showed up at 6.
Yeah.
Had his feature.
Yeah.
Because he does features for dinner.
What was it?
If you want. It was salmon.
Oh, good.
It was salmon on a penne pasta.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And then I had a Barry's margarita.
Yeah. And did you sit at the bar or did you sit at a table by yourself?
No, I sat at a table.
By yourself?
No.
No.
I invited a friend,
Oh, nice.
and I had
See,
to beg and plead and pay for the meal, but my
It
friend
all
came
worked
with
out.
me.
It all
It
worked
did.
out.
It did.
See, that's good. Good news.
Yeah, and I
I'm glad
highly recommend going to Shirley's for dinner
Okay.
and the salmon
And the margarita.
and of course. I mean,
Okay.
it's great. I didn't
then-
realize he had his liquor license already.
Yes, of course.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is. It is awesome. Well, see, it all worked out, and you didn't want to be the third wheel to our couple on
Oh,
Valentine's
I was down
Day.
for it. I wouldn't have cried. I mean, I cried the rest of the day. After not during the meal. The meal was wonderful, but
Okay.
when I went home,
Yeah.
well into the night,
Well, I'm
crying
glad-
myself to sleep.
I'm glad that you had fun.
It's fine.
I don't even hear him anymore. Drew, how was your weekend?
I'd like to tell you it was wonderful, but I left here Friday and had a relapse from my.
You did not.
I was in bed the whole weekend.
Oh,
it
no.
Had the fever, the shit. I had the rest of the flu that I didn't get,
You did.
and then Saturday I literally 14 hours.
You beat our record of 11 hours of sleep.
14.
14.
I mean, when I tell you, I think there was one time I just got up and came back and I was out again.
Wow.
And then the fever broke, and that was Saturday night late. And then Sunday, I still have a little bit of a cough and hack. But, the thing is it's over with.
Jeez.
But it was not good. I wanted to go to see the Bell, and I just, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, no, I'm not doing any of this.
Right.
I mean, I didn't even watch the Olympics.
Yeah, we did. Wow,
I mean,
that's.
I was
you were
done.
down.
I was done.
God bless your heart. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, about every 3 years or so, I get sick, and
Yeah.
other than that, so I should be good for another
Okay.
2-3 years. And,
Everybody, knock on some wood. Knock on some wood. Okay.
We're doing it, but
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff. I did end up watching the Daytona 500, which
Oh.
was killer.
Okay. Cool. Who
Yeah.
won? I don't know.
Reddick won, but it was
Nice.
the first time for Michael Jordan's team,
Oh, okay.
and the guy only led one lap, but it was the one to win.
That's awesome.
It was a really good race.
I love
They put
that.
on a really good product for the Daytona. If you're a car buff, that was a good race.
Boy, a lot going on this weekend.
Oh,
The Daytona
yeah.
500, the Olympics. We had the NBA
All-Star
All-Star
game.
game. We had
Supercross, you had
Supercross.
I
We
mean,
had golf. We had Pebble Beach golf.
Yeah.
And we had Mateo had 2 games. Lots going on this weekend.
Yeah, if you were bored,
You're boring.
you're boring. There's
Yeah.
plus what was going on here. Absolutely.
Dare you?
Yeah, and then the Liberty Bell was here, the replica. Yeah,
Yeah.
lots going on. You're right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what are we looking forward to as far as weather? I hear we could
You're not
see
gonna like
some
this.
snow this week, is what I heard.
You're not going to like this.
I'm
Just- No. Anyway,
We are getting snow then.
yeah, today is going to be mostly cloudy, slight chance of rain showers in the early afternoon, okay?
Okay.
But in the late afternoon, the winds are going to pick up from 15 to 25 to 20 to 35 miles an hour. Gusts are at 55 miles an hour this afternoon.
What? 55?
55.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, it's
This
a
is
real
serious.
deal.
Yeah.
I did talk to some people in California this morning, and they're batting down the hatches because they just finished with them, so it's
Right.
coming our way.
Oh, dear.
I mean, for tonight, windy, rain showers, slight chance of snow if you're over 6,000 feet, and then winds again 20 to 35 miles an hour and gusts to 55.
Holy
So
smokes.
that's for tonight, and then Tuesday, 70% chance of rain, snow,
Okay.
and then same thing.
Same thing on Wednesday?
Yeah, we got a week
Oh.
of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's all the way through Wednesday with snow, and then Thursday we'll have to see. But
Okay.
we got a big low pressure system that's sitting over the country, and that's what's changing all the weather patterns. So,
Okay. Yeah, I heard the high tomorrow in the valley is going to be 69. They don't know what to do.
they're going to be
They're
like,
panicking.
oh yeah, they're going to be wearing their parkas, their down coats.
Yeah, their Ugg boots.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So.
yeah,
okay.
well, it'll be good for a change for them down there.
Right. Well, and for us too. Finally, winter has arrived.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
I hope we just get a light rain so it soaks in, so the rest of that comes in
Yeah.
afterwards soaks into
That
the
would be
ground.
nice.
That would be nice. But
Yeah.
we're going to get what we get when
That's
we
right.
get it. So
Yeah.
all I can tell you is we do have a wind advisory from 11 a.m. today to 8 tomorrow morning.
Wow. Okay.
So that's
I hate
pretty
the
much
wind.
all. That's for the whole county.
Okay.
Yeah, so batten down the hatches, make sure your umbrellas are down, your light folding chairs are all put
Right.
away because at 55 miles an hour, they're going to blow.
Yeah. That's a lot of wind. All right.
Yeah,
well,
so
thank
that's-
you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I have to report on my son-in-law's brother who is playing for Team Italy in the Olympics for hockey. Phil, yep. They played Finland for their third game. They were guaranteed 3 games. They lost all 3, but Finland creamed them 11-0.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
But Finland also has 24 out of 25 NHL players. Again, Italy has 0.
That would
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Again,
So unfair.
as we talked about, you know, come on, folks.
That's ridiculous. It's almost a waste of time, you know? It's like,
It's demoralizing for Italy because, and not only that, they played their hearts out.
yeah, they did. They played really well.
I mean, you know, you're racing a Porsche against a Volkswagen. You know, give me a break, man. So
Yeah, well-
that's how I look at that one. They just got handed. And, you know, you would think the Olympic Committee would say, you know, come on, guys.
Right.
You know,
Obviously, this isn't fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, but, you know, I guess that's just the way it is.
That's the way it is. Italy, though, is second in the medal total. We've got Norway at number 1, and then Italy, then the United States. Netherlands tie with us, so does Sweden. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still watching. I don't know if you guys are still watching. Have you watched any of the Olympics?
Yeah, not as much as I would like,
Yeah.
but, you know, there's a big controversy in curling.
I heard that. Tell us about it.
So Canada
Mm-hmm.
was playing, I believe, Sweden,
Okay.
and they double touched the stone.
You can't double touch the stone.
You can't, not when it hits the line or goes past the line. And
Right.
he let go, and then there's video replay of him bumping it with his finger.
And nobody called him on it?
Well, there's no video replay allowed in curling, so he got away with it.
Wow.
But Canada, of all places.
Do you think he meant to touch it twice,
Oh,
or
heck
was it an
yeah.
accident?
Oh, heck yeah.
You
You
really
see his
do?
finger move
Well,
forward.
that's cheating.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Those Canadians, you know.
And the greatest Olympic sport ever.
Curling?
Curling.
Okay, I haven't watched any curling, but I did catch the
Shame.
figure skating couples last night. The pairs, they call them pairs, not couples. And yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm into the figure skating. It's good, fun to watch. The
No.
poor guy, the American Ilya. How
Yeah.
he fell, the quad god is what they're calling him. Poor guy. The buildup for this young man was so huge, and then he just kind of choked and didn't pull it off. I think he came in 8th place. He was
Ouch.
supposed to take the whole thing.
Yeah.
So sad, so sad. But anyway, okay. So what else? What else happened over the weekend?
What's the old
Anything?
saying? Go big or go home,
Go
right?
big or go home. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. Yep. Well, it is President's Day. So I've got some president fun facts for you.
Okay, we're
Are
ready.
you ready for them? Okay, let's see. The second and third U.S. presidents, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, died within hours of each other on July 4th, 1826.
Huh. That's kind of random.
Isn't that random? On
July
the 4th
4th,
of July, 2 U.S. presidents.
Wow.
That is interesting.
And they weren't murdered?
We're not sure.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, I don't think so. They weren't murdered. Let's see. James Madison, number 4, was the shortest president at just 5'4". Lincoln was the tallest. How tall was he? Do you guys know?
6'3".
6'4".
Oh, 6'4"?
CBS Connect says.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm impressed that you even had an answer for that. Tall.
Well,
Tall
I
president.
knew that because
And that doesn't count the
His hat.
stovepipe hat.
yeah,
Isn't that what they called that?
yeah.
Stovepipe, yeah. Okay, very good. Let's see. William McKinley was on the $500 bill. Did you know that?
I didn't know there was a $500
Yeah,
bill.
yeah. Well, like,
There's actually a $1,000 bill, too.
wow.
I've seen that, but
Yeah.
not the 500.
Yeah, there's a 500,
Well,
yeah.
there's a reason because, like him, it too no longer exists.
Oh,
Yeah. Martin Van Buren, the 8th president, was the first one to be born in the U.S. The previous 7 were all born as British subjects.
but they still were elected.
Yes.
Funny.
Yeah.
No, joking.
So that's kind of interesting. And I also read this morning that George Washington and Abe both didn't like celebrating themselves like presidents do today. You know, no parades, no fireworks. The executive director of the George Washington Presidential Library at Mount Vernon says Washington paid little attention to his birthday, and there's actually no record of him doing anything outside of acknowledging it in his diary. Same for Lincoln. He grew out of very humble beginnings, so it's unlikely that there were any birthday parties as a child. And as an adult, he never celebrated his birthday and instead focused on his work. Kind of interesting, right?
We need more of that.
Yeah, we do need more of that. Yep. And that said, there's one account of Lincoln's wife once making a special almond cake for him, which he called the best cake he ever ate. So
Way to go, Mrs. Lincoln.
There you go. There you go. Very nice. So happy President's Day. A lot of people have the day off. Of course, the banks are closed. Schools are closed.
Stock
market is closed. But we are here because that's how we roll. We're professionals.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. All right. We have John Russ coming in with the Monday morning quarterbacking right after this quick break. And a little later on, we're going to talk about Heartland Ranch. We've got Chris and Greg here, and they're going to tell us all about all the great new news that they have to share about Heartland Ranch here in our area. That's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Right now, if you're looking for that perfect accent to your wardrobe and or home decor, you have to check out Black Arrow Native American Jewelry and Art right here in downtown Prescott, right across from the Courthouse Plaza on Gurley Street. It's an incredible gallery representing the work of more than 15 Native American artists, showcasing stunning jewelry and many handmade treasures. You're going to find works by local artists who celebrate the rich culture and heritage of the Southwest. Through their paintings and sculptures, you can explore craftsmanship and creativity all displayed in a beautiful gallery setting. If you can't make it down there, they're open 7 days a week. You can also check them out online. They have more than 20,000 items on their website. That is blackarrowgallery.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA on President's Day. We have Johnny Wet Metal in with his Monday morning quarterbacking report. Good morning.
Good morning, Leza. And boy, oh boy, postseason now in full swing here in our area and kind of kicking it off. I guess literally and figuratively kicking it off because we had soccer on Friday.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah. We had state play-in action for the 4A conference. So both the Prescott and Bradshaw Mountain boys were involved in that. Prescott, they hung on for a 1-0 win over ALA Queen Creek. Trip Challenger getting the lone goal. But I'll tell you what, ALA Queen Creek, they had a really good guy in net. Justin McElmurray was his name.
Mm-hmm.
And that game probably would have been 5-0. It wasn't for this McElmurray kid because he was just pulling saves out of his you-know-where.
Yeah.
And, again, kept it a close game. But Prescott pulled it out. So they will play in the state tournament proper.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be playing Wednesday. And they will actually be, well, good luck with this, They're going to be up in Flagstaff Wednesday playing Coconino.
Oh, Burr. B-R-R-R-R-R.
And I'm sure
Burr.
they'll probably have to get some shovels and brooms
Probably.
to clear the field of snow.
Yes, that's going to be
But
interesting.
while the Prescott boys soccer team won their playing game, unfortunately not the same for Bradshaw Mountain.
Okay.
They had to go down to Tucson to play Amphitheater, and they lost that game 3-1. Unfortunately,
Too bad.
their season
Is
done.
done.
Yes.
Okay.
But Bradshaw Mountain did have some success at the sectional wrestling tournaments this week. In fact, Riley Nollet at 106 pounds, he won the section championship for the Bears.
Nice.
In fact, actually, Bradshaw Mountain, they came in third for Division II, Section 2. Prescott also put in a really good showing, led by Jonah Gann, who won the section title at 157 pounds.
Wow.
And the Badgers came in fourth in Division III, Section 2.
Okay.
Chino Valley, they also had a guy grab runner-up in his weight class. That would be Jason Avilas. So Prescott, Bradshaw, and Chino Valley, they will all have grapplers in the state meet.
Very cool.
Which begins Thursday down at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix.
Very cool. Very cool. What else you got for us?
Oh, boy. We got to, like I said, it's just postseason out the wazoo this week in our area. Two games that we definitely have to highlight because we'll be airing them on the team, 1450 AM KNOT, our sister sports station. So tomorrow, the Prescott girls basketball team, the Grand Canyon Region champions, they will be taking on the West Valley Region champion, Valley Vista Monsoon. And this is actually in the open division. For those not familiar, open division is you take the top teams from the 4A, 5A, 6A conferences, you throw them in a pot, you mix them up, and they battle it out.
That doesn't seem fair, is it?
Maybe Mets and Mets. I know there's like some positive, negative things here.
Okay.
One of the good things is if, like, say you're Prescott.
Yeah.
And if you win the first game, say tomorrow against Valley Vista, and you play again on Thursday. Now, if Prescott loses that Thursday game, they're not done.
Okay.
They get knocked back down to the 4A conference.
Perfect.
And they'll go through that
Okay,
tournament.
so that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, 7 p.m. on our sister station, 1450 a.m. the team.
Okay.
Prescott versus Valley Vista, 7 p.m. Then on Wednesday, we have Prescott boys basketball, and they'll be up in Flagstaff. Well, at least they're going to be
They'll be
indoors.
indoors,
Yes. Yes, so they'll be taking on Flagstaff High School in the state play-in round. And again, that takes place at 7 p.m. on the team, 1450 a.m. KNOT Wednesday.
Very
Also,
nice.
Prescott girls soccer. In fact, I had some of them on my show Saturday, the Tri-City Sports Roundup. Well, they are in action in the state tournament tomorrow. They head down to Cave Creek to play Cactus Shadows.
Okay.
And, of course, I already talked about Prescott boys soccer. They'll be
Right.
playing Wednesday in the state tournament. And also we have Bradshaw Mountain girls basketball. They're the number 20 seed in the state play-in round. They got to go down to Tucson, and they will be taking on Tucson Saguaro with an H, not a G,
Right.
like the one in Scottsdale. Why do we have two high schools named Saguaro in
Well,
this state?
and are they both after the cactus? Is Saharo after the saguaro?
That's what I'm assuming.
Maybe
but-
Drew can Google that for us.
Maybe they should change it to Sabaro and after the pizza.
Oh, well.
I think that'd be better.
I'm down with that.
Well, we'll talk to those that
Okay.
make decisions.
Also,
That's not us.
No, not us.
and also wrapping up postseason action this week, Embry-Riddle Wrestling, they will head over to the Cascade Collegiate Conference Tournament in Salem, Oregon, Friday and Saturday. I'll tell you, that Cascade Collegiate Conference, probably the toughest conference for wrestling in the entire NAIA. You're usually looking at about 4 or 5 teams ranked nationally in the top
Wow.
20 in that conference.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. All right.
Oh, speaking of Embry-Riddle,
Yes.
well, if you want to watch some softball and put up with the elements, Embry-Riddle softball has their home opener doubleheader today. They're taking on the College
wow.
of Idaho at 1 p.m. So with the high winds coming up, we might be seeing balls flying out of that place today.
Well, the good news is that Idaho's used to that kind of weather, so
Yeah, true.
it might be all right.
Trying to look on the positive,
There
the
you
bright
go.
side. for
That's
all
what we
this
try
weather.
to do on this show.
That's the negative. we
Well-
want Embry-Riddle to win.
Well,
right?
true.
So
Well,
we don't
Embry-Riddle
want
can hit
Idaho to be
balls out of the
okay.
How do you know
True.
I don't want
Right.
Idaho to win?
Why would you?
I don't.
They're not local.
I don't. Well, all right, very good point. But anyhow,
trying,
thank you,
John.
John. Lots of going on, and you just have your finger on the pulse of it, and we appreciate you bringing us the info.
I try to have my finger on the pulse of everything. Yeah. Well, thank you very much
You're
for inviting
welcome.
me on, Leza. Have
You're
a
welcome.
good one.
Very good. Thank you so much. All right, coming up, we are going to be talking with Chris and Greg Venhouse from Heartland Ranch. So stick around for that. Right now, I got to tell you, I've been using my whole home water filtration system from H2O Health and Water Solutions for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. I mean, every day I appreciate the water that comes out of every tap, every shower, every glass of water that I drink just feels better, tastes better. I know it's better. I know it's cleaner. I was gone for a month last month, and honestly, I miss my water as much as my bed, and that says everything. If you want cleaner, healthier water throughout your entire home, stop by H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace and tell them Leza sent ya. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. Joining us in studio, we have Chris and Greg Venhouse from Heartland Ranch. Welcome back, you guys.
Thank you.
It's so nice
Thank
to
you.
see you on this Monday morning, and you've got a lot to share. We just heard your commercial with your big
Yeah.
event coming up. So before we get to all that, though, let's tell people what Heartland Ranch is and the backstory about it.
Well, I'll tell you, we wanted to go into Heartland Ranch or where we came from.
Where we came from.
Yeah.
So we usually start that way, kind of leads into the story.
Okay, cool.
So we came out of California. I know, boo-boo. But we came here for the reasons we lived the way Prescott lives. So
Yes.
that was all the right reasons we actually came up here. We thought we were going to retire. This was 2019.
Yes.
I still go back and forth, have a business in California in the Palm Desert area. Would like to sell that. If we got anybody who wants to buy a business, give us
Wants
a
to
call.
go back to California and buy it,
Yeah.
you can have it.
So we moved up here. I still drive back and forth. She finally got tired of driving back and forth. Chris did, and she quit and working for me, and I had to hire someone to replace her.
Yes.
And so we came up here. We built a house, and we needed a custom table for the kitchen.
Right.
So we ended up going over to the Amish furniture store downtown Prescott Valley.
Mm-hmm.
We had a custom table made. Well, when you buy a table somewhere a year later, you should just buy the store. So we ended up, Chris owns Amish Furniture now, Amish Home Decor down in Prescott Valley.
Yes.
That was going to be part of our retirement
I was going to
fund.
say, so much for
Yeah.
retirement, right?
Right. Yeah. It's not the same.
So then we saw the movie Sound of Freedom. That did it for us. We started we saw it like 4 times. And what's going on with the trafficking, what's going on foster care system in this country. And when you hear it's $150 billion a year industry and USA is the #1 consumer, how is that? Possibly.
Yeah.
How's
Disgusting.
it possible?
is. It
Even though
is.
the movie was about overseas, it brought light back here.
Absolutely.
Because people just out of sight, out of mind. You didn't think about it. It's right here in our back, right here in Prescott
Yes.
Valley.
Yes, human trafficking and sex trafficking.
And the things they do up here. And so we figured, what are we going to do and to help this cause? And that's when we came up, with the vision of Heartland Ranch. Chris will talk about that. And so with that, retirement is off the board.
Right, right. And you're doing probably double the work that you were
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
when you came here.
Exactly.
But it's got to be very rewarding with this project that you've taken on.
Right. So
yes.
so now that we're not retiring, if you do come and shop at Amish Home Decor, all the proceeds from the store go to help fund our mission. now.
Right, right. And your mission is for Heartland Ranch.
Sure. We want to provide a safe, nurturing place for children that have been trafficked. Primarily, we're looking at ages 4 to 12.
Okay.
We're going to do that through some various therapies, different alternative modalities. The biggest thing being getting these kids back out into nature. Like when we were growing up, we came home from school, we went outside and played after doing our
Yes.
homework
Yep.
till dark, right?
Exactly.
Kids today spend about 7 to 13 minutes outside and 7 hours in front of a screen.
Oh, that is just,
Yeah.
it's sad. That is so sad.
Wonder why we have an issue.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So we
Yep.
have to change that trajectory. And a big part of what we're going to do is that they're going to be outside. They're going to be working with small animals. They're going to be learning ownership and stewardship, working in the garden, seeing how they're actually helping produce their own food, that kind of thing, as well as, like I said, different therapies. It's a long healing process for these children. They will be coming. We are going to do direct placement or private placement. They won't be coming from DCS or the state like a lot of people think. They'll have gone through a lot of the stabilization process before they come to us. And then we will be their forever home if that's the case, or
Right.
if they are adopted or whatever. So it's really going to be this healing place. We have just under 200 acres now here in Yavapai County.
It's amazing.
I know. It was
Yes.
donated or purchased for us. So we are super excited about that. We'll have about 10 homes on the property.
Okay.
Each home will have house parents, 6 to 10 kids in each, depending on the need, the age, the gender. We'll also have on the property a school, micro school, which is, as we're researching and finding out more information, is just the way to go for these kids. For kids in general, we'll have a healing center, we'll have a rec hall, dining hall, a chapel, auditorium, our offices. It's just going to be fantastic. We currently have a 36,000 square foot horse arena, so the equine therapy handled.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, very exciting.
That is wonderful. And you said there's going to be 10 homes on the property. Where are we at with building the homes?
We are looking at raising the funds right now
Okay.
for our first phase, which would be 2 homes. So
Okay.
that could house up to 20 kids.
Wow.
Our security command post, there is a building on the property that needs to be redone. We'll do that. We will build the healing center, the chapel, and our director of security will be on property. That is phase 1 at about $5 million.
Wow.
So we are looking at raising that and have a fundraiser coming up to help out with that.
Wonderful. This sounds like such a great project. And so this is an alternative to foster care.
Absolutely.
Primarily.
Yes. Well,
These kids are going to come to Heartland Ranch and they have the option to stay there until they age out. And then what? Then where do they go?
Then we'll have another project. Sadly, 60 to 70% of children that come out of the foster care social services are trafficked and are abused.
It's so sad.
So we have to find an alternative. And even so, right here in Yavapai County, there's only, I believe, 41 to 45 foster homes. So these kids that have needs are getting moved out of the county.
Yeah, that's
hard,
awful.
right? Hard enough that they're going through what they're
Right.
going through, and now you're going to rip them out of their community
Right.
and dump them who knows where.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just heartbreaking. The whole subject.
It's broken.
Yes.
Very
Well,
broken.
That's the sad part. We can laugh about it. We can talk about how exciting it is to build a ranch for these kids. It should not have to be done.
Right.
That's the sad part.
It really is.
And if we don't come together as a community, as a whole, as a society, not just here but everywhere, this problem's not getting fixed. They keep shipping the kids house to house to house, and they wonder why they have a problem.
Right.
They have to have stability, and that's what we're trying to do with the ranch. If we can set a model, this can be built anywhere. It doesn't have to be 100 kids. It doesn't have to be 167 acres. It can be one house with 10 kids, 5 kids.
Sure.
You have to start somewhere, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's sad that we're having to do this project.
It
That's-
is.
that's the sad
It
part.
is. As a community, it's.
Yeah.
And I think that people are unaware of the need
Absolutely.
here in our area. I mean, we have such a great lifestyle here and such a generous community. But if you knew,
right.
you'd do something about it.
Right.
And that's exactly
Right.
what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the fundraiser after this quick break.
Sure.
Because people right now are saying, well, how do I help? How do I get involved? What can I do to make this a reality for the kids in our area? And we're going to tell you coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So when it comes to women's health, Prescott trusts Prescott Women's Clinic. Makes sense, right? And for good reason. Their doctors and staff are experts in women care and champions for their patients. They bring a level of warmth and understanding that's hard to find anywhere else. This is healthcare that feels human, and it's right here at home for over 4 decades. So go ahead, schedule that appointment you've been putting off to take care of yourself. 928-778-4300 is the phone number. You can reach them online as well at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. This morning we're talking about human trafficking and it happening right here in our area and what we can do to help out. We've got Chris and Greg Venhaas in, and they're from Heartland Ranch telling us about this wonderful project that is going to actually help kids right here in our area have a forever home and not have to be in the system that is failing them.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
So you just told me about a conference that you have coming up on human trafficking,
Yes.
and people can learn more about the problem and the issue at this conference, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important that people are educated. That's what brought us to this place.
Right.
Is we went to event and we started hearing the statistics and we got to do something, right? So it's a big part of what we do as well right now, and that is awareness and education. So we are holding our second annual Yavapai Community Human Trafficking Conference.
Okay.
It is April 11th at the Prescott Resort. There is limited seating. Tickets, I believe, are on sale. Will be on sale tomorrow.
Okay.
It's $65. That includes lunch. This is not a fundraiser. We are simply breaking even. We want to get the word out to the community. What is trafficking? How can we prevent it? What are ways we can do to help? What's happening in legislation? We have some amazing speakers coming up from the Phoenix area to speak, and it'll be fantastic. It's from 9 to 4. You can get more information on our website, heartlandranchaz.org.
Okay. And you can get the tickets there as well on your
Absolutely.
website?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So if you don't know much about this issue that's going on, this is a great place to start.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Yep.
sign up and get your tickets and show up. And then we need to talk about the fundraising part of this, because you are obviously aiming high. You've got big plans, and you need some help with that. And this community is great about rallying for those and getting
Yes.
behind them. So how can people get involved with the fundraising?
Yes, so we have our second annual fundraiser coming up on May 16th. It will actually be held this year at the ranch since we have property. Our first one was in November 2024 with keynote speaker Jim Caviezel. It was fantastic. This is going to be above and beyond. Tim Ballard is going to be our guest speaker, which if you saw Sound of Freedom, that story is about him.
That's amazing that he is coming to our
Yes.
area.
Yeah.
And I saw the movie, and, I hadn't heard much about this issue before that. And like you guys, it's
Right.
like, oh my gosh. So that his story is unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we do have individual seats, very limited. We have tables of 8, several different sponsorship levels for those tables. We are going to offer, this is another special thing Tim is doing for us. He loves what we're doing. So we have 2 tables at $25,000 a piece, which includes a VIP reception Friday night. Tim has a documentary out called Hidden War. Did not get to our area, so we're going to be showing that for those
Oh,
at the
wow.
VIP reception. Yes,
Okay.
he'll be there to meet and greet. The fundraiser on Saturday, and then for those 2 tables, there is a special brunch for 8 people only
Okay.
on Sunday with Tim Ballard.
Wow.
So it's going to be fantastic. We're super excited. We're going to do property tours, photo booth, wine bar, silent auction. We have some amazing stuff coming in. Our live auction is going to be fantastic as well. So our goal,
Yes. What is the goal?
our goal is
Yes.
to fund phase 1,
Okay.
which includes two of the homes for children, so that we can house about 20 kids each. Our security command post, director of security's home, our chapel, and our healing center, and that price tag is about $5 million. But
$5
we
million.
absolutely believe we can do it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Where are you at on that scale right now? Are you just starting out with
Yes.
on this project?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you put it out there. That's a big number, but you got to put it out there. And this
Right.
event is one people aren't going to want to miss. Tell people about Tim's story if they haven't seen the movie. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have to go into detail.
Yes.
but-
He was a DOJ agent
right.
that actually worked with Homeland Security and that kind of thing. And he just decided he needed to do more.
Yeah.
They weren't doing enough for him, so he started his own organization. He is actually in the trenches, going and rescuing kids. And if you haven't seen that movie, you got to see it. I mean, it is This guy put his life on the line.
Yeah.
Unbelievable story. So,
Yes,
Sound of
yes.
Freedom. I think you can see it on Amazon right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we highly recommend checking out if you don't know anything about what's going on in the
Right.
world as far because it's very strange how people don't talk about trafficking. You know, you don't really hear. And after I saw that movie, I was more aware. And you just become a little more vigilant with travels and things and what you see.
Yep.
You know, you question things.
Absolutely. And we should.
Yes.
And we should. It is up to us. We have to stand up and say, not on my watch.
Right. Right.
I'm going to protect these kids. God's children are not for sale.
Right.
And not on my watch.
Right.
And that is going to be the problem. And the issue is if these conversations keep continuing about trafficking and it becomes the norm,
Right.
nobody pays attention to it
Right.
anymore. It's like it's accepted. And that is not acceptable.
No,
Right,
it is not
right.
acceptable. Absolutely. Why do you think it isn't talked about? Why do you think it is such a taboo subject?
People don't want to. They don't want to believe it for one.
Okay, denial then.
Denial. They
Yeah.
just believe it is not happening here. It's a fact.
Yeah.
So it's not a boogeyman. It's happening. They can't, or some people don't want to talk about it. They tell us, I can't think about it. I can't talk about it. But they can't imagine these kids, if you don't talk about it
Yeah.
5 to 10 times a day, they can get raped.
Yeah.
That's the statistics, really?
Yeah.
But you can't talk about it?
Right.
We'll eat dinner tonight, whatever you want. We'll sleep in a nice, warm, comfortable bed. We'll go to sleep, and those kids are being raped.
Yeah.
Really? I hope that sinks in tonight when everybody lays down and closes their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it takes.
Yeah.
We live this 24
Yeah.
hours a day.
Yes.
We were 11 o'clock. We go to bed last night. I'm up at 2:30. She wakes up at 4 o'clock, and this is what we start doing again.
Yeah.
This is our life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank God. Thank God for you guys.
Well,
And
people tell it, well, I thought you wanted to retire. It's going to be hard. You sure you want to do that? And I'm going, you know what? You're right. Would you do it for us?
right.
Nobody's taking us up on
Right.
it yet,
Yeah.
so I guess that's why
Exactly.
we're doing it.
Exactly.
But we need help
Right.
to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we're willing to do it.
Yeah.
We just need the help.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Come join us.
And there are people out there that right now are saying, what's
Yeah.
the website again? And it's
HeartlandRanchAZ.org.
okay, very good. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about Heartland Ranch and the hope for little hearts that you guys are hoping to provide with the help of the community. That's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we are back. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA, talking with Chris and Greg Venhouse from Heartland Ranch this morning. This is a huge project, and we're talking about human trafficking this morning. I mean, it's a thing that that's real, and it's happening right here in our community. And Heartland Ranch is going to be a place for children that have nowhere else to go to live in a forever home situation, ages 4 to 12. And your property was donated to you by somebody very generous. I'm sure they want to be anonymous.
Yes.
But I hear that there's some opposition to this project being built on this property. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. When we first got the property, first Chris kept saying it's going to be given to us. Property going to be given to us, and I just thought, man, I'm married to a crazy woman, right?
Well, that is
happened.
true.
And then it happened.
And then it happened.
And
She
here,
manifested that.
yeah. So now I kind of believe what she says.
Right. You
a
should.
little more, right?
Thank you.
So when we got into it, and it's just a perfect location for a ranch. It really is. We never thought that there would be opposition doing what we're doing.
Right.
Well, there is, because like they say at the meetings and stuff up here in the county, anything that goes on in Yavapai County, great what you're doing, but not my backyard.
Right.
Unfortunately, it has to be in someone's backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, these kids that are in foster care, they're right in the middle of subdivisions. They're right in the middle of
in your
everybody's
backyard already.
and there's nothing they can do about that. But for us to build the ranch, we have to get the use permit to be able to allow what we want to do. So we have, 5 local neighbors around that border their property, and then some, behind them. But, we're probably they're a third opposed to what we have that approve and support us.
Okay.
The problem is, it's like they listen more to the people that are right close to the ranch within a half-mile radius. Like, Mare community doesn't exist. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't affect them. Well, it does affect them because the supporters, they want to help us. They want to volunteer. The Mare football team came out and helped us clean up. We, there's a lot of support there, but then, there's opposition also.
And the opposition doesn't understand what we're doing.
Right.
They are operating out of fear.
Sure.
They're not hearing the facts, and they're spreading those untruths.
Right.
And of course that creates fear. We're going to have this institution with teenagers that are delinquents, and they're going to escape, and they're going to, do all these bad things in the neighborhood, and that is not
That's
true.
not the truth. Yes.
All of the points that they are opposing, we are considering and looking at, and most of them are not true. And
Right.
we're doing whatever we can to adjust to their needs.
Okay, so you have a board of supervisors meeting coming up that you're asking people to show up in support.
Yes.
And it is March 4th, 9 a.m. And where is it held?
It is held at the county offices on Fair Street, right there by the rodeo.
Okay, very good. And you can just show up in support and learn more, I'm assuming. And you would really appreciate that, because we don't have anything if we don't have a use permit.
Right.
What
exactly.
we really need is people that hear this, that know people that live in Mare.
Okay.
Whether they're opposed or they're supporters, we want to talk to the people that are opposed. They won't meet with us face to face. So, you can't have a conversation to explain this. But if they know people that live in Mare, or you live in Mare and support us, we need you at the support at that meeting.
Okay.
Because the alternative is out there eventually subdivisions. They have some out there already, and things are moving from Dewey down. Look what's happening.
Right.
So we're trying to create or help maintain that rural ranch style living that they have out there.
Right. Okay, so we have about a minute left. We've run out of time, but I want to reiterate that you have the Yavapai County Human Trafficking Conference coming up that you want to put on your calendar, April 11th at the Prescott Resort. You can get your tickets to that. And also the fundraiser. I mean, so much information with the fundraiser. On the website, they can get tickets for that as well. They can get tables.
Yep.
And if you want to sponsor, you can become a sponsor.
one last shout out real quick is
Yes.
we have Chuck Merritt, DeCaro Construction is our contractor, and he wants to work. We want to work with everybody local
Right.
and hire. When we were on Karen Fan show a month or so ago, Steve Blair, we're going to put a shout out, Steve Blair with Blind Brothers here in Prescott, Arizona.
Yeah.
He is going to donate the
blinds.
project, the blinds for this project.
What's the website? One more time.
HeartlandRanchAZ.org.
God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.